All right, guys. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the stream. Sorry about my last stream. My last live a few minutes ago. My connection was pretty bad, so just had to fix a few things. Hopefully, it's better now. But yeah, we're gonna go over the game like I was saying before. I deleted the last stream, so you probably won't even be able to view that. But yeah. So we're gonna like I said before, we're gonna view the stats and stuff. Like I said, the Celtics and the Warriors, game five, the Warriors take a 3-2 series lead. They win 104-94. The score looks worse than the game really was. It was close in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. But the Warriors, all they need to do now is win one more game. They need to win one more game. They will be NBA Finals champions. They'll be NBA champions once again. Um, which is crazy, with all the injuries, all the star players, Kevin Durant leaving them, Steph Curry being injured that one season, and then Klay Thompson being injured for like 2 years. Um, that's going to be big if they really do win the NBA championship.
Being injured for like two
Um,
years. Uh,
oh shoot, I'm not on the stats guys. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, here we go. So, um, yeah. So basically, yeah. So the Warriors, they had a great first half. They played really well. And I have to say, if you watch the game, Andrew Wiggins was the MVP of this game. He put up 26 tonight, 13 rebounds after putting up 17 points last game and 16 rebounds. I wasn't able to do a reaction to the last game, unfortunately. But that was probably one of Stephen Curry's best games of his career. Yo, what's up, 87 for what's going on? But yeah, that was probably one of the best games of Steph Curry's career last game. And Wiggins had a great game. But Curry, I mean, he didn't hit a single three tonight. I've never seen him not hit a three. I don't think I've ever watched a game where he's never hit a three. That's pretty crazy that the best 3-point shooter in NBA history did not make a single three tonight. Despite that, the Warriors still won the game by 10 points, which I find pretty amazing. Stephen Curry is the main guy on that team. He's the clear best player on that team. Without him, they're not as good. Obviously, he makes that much of a difference. He's a future Hall of Famer. He did not make a single three. He has the most threes in NBA history. But yeah, his teammates really just stepped up tonight. And got them the win. It's Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins, who I think was the MVP of this game. He was amazing defensively, but even better offensively. You have Gary Payton and Jordan Poole. Like I said, you can see the scoring stats there. But that's what it is right there. Just those. Andrew Wiggins. Curry really carried them the last game. Not everyone played too well last game, but then Steph Curry had them. He had his teammates in the last game, but now they have him, and he's gonna struggle. So they're gonna step up. I really like that, and it just shows how much depth that the Warriors and even the Celtics have. Throughout the series, the Celtics have shown as well. When their star player can't, when they aren't playing well, the role players play well. And that's exactly what happened with the Warriors today. Andrew Wiggins, he was a first time All Star starter. And, this was the biggest game of the season, and he showed up. So yeah, respect to him for doing that. And he's such a great defender. Yeah, he just did great defensively. The Celtics who struggled a lot. Jaylen Brown was 2 for 10 in the first half from three. So yeah, that wasn't great. Oh, Oh yeah, I should probably change the. Yeah, my bad, guys. I Yeah, I kind of clicked the wrong stream. I think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna edit that. Sorry about that, guys. Game 5 recap. My bad. I did not even notice that. All right, yeah, it should be changed now. I think it should be. I think it should be changed now. I don't know. I hope it. Yeah, I think it's changed now. Um. But yeah. So yeah, back to the sorry about that, but back to the news. So yeah, Jason Tatum, he dropped 27 tonight. He dropped a double double, 4 assists. Um Marcus Smart, he had a good game. They didn't have a bad game. I mean, like it's just like in the first half. I mean, you can see the bench there. The bench didn't do that much scoring. Grant Williams didn't play that much like usual. I mean, Derek White really struggled today. I didn't really notice how much he had struggled. Um but yeah, Jason Tatum, like he he was all right. I mean, he played really well in the third quarter. That was it. The third quarter was insane because the Celtics, they you can see that they won 35-24 in the third quarter. But the Warriors had the lead for most of the first half. They had it for all of the first half. But then the Celtics jumped ahead. They were ahead by like at least like 5, I think, or 4 at one point. So yeah, they were 4 in the third quarter. That was a really good quarter, but and it ended with a Jordan Poole buzzer beater, which took the lead from the Celtics. But Jason Tatum played a great third quarter, and so did Jalen Brown. But Jalen Brown, like I said earlier, went 2 for 10 in the first half. That's just not good enough. From the field, he went 2 for 10. He shot 5 for 18 on the game. That's not great. 18 points for a player of his standard. He played really well in the third quarter. But in the fourth quarter, the Celtics did not play that well at all. They scored 20 points, as you can see there. But Jason Tatum was airballing shots. He was getting clamped up by Andrew Wiggins, which was not great, not great to see. Player who he was playing so well. They were hitting so many threes in the third quarter. The Warriors were also struggling from three, but the Celtics in the third quarter jumped out to a 10-0 run. In the first 2 minutes, led by Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. And they were just hitting so many threes in the third quarter. Um, you know, and it was like a 17-point turnaround. Um, it was a 17-point turnaround. The Warriors' biggest lead was like 17 points, I think, and then yeah, just in the fourth quarter they just collapsed. Like I said, Jason Tatum not good enough. And I think it's the inexperience. I think what it is the inexperience. This is his first, real like time leading a team in a playoff run. Well, no, it's I wouldn't say that, but like this is the NBA Finals. It's his first time in the NBA Finals. Stephen Curry and those guys, Draymond Green, they have experience. Klay Thompson, they have experience. But you're going against two new guys like Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown and Marcus Smart. None of these guys have been to the finals actually. Horford is probably the most experienced player on this team. Marcus Smart has made playoff runs. And Al Horford, those are really the only two guys like I see here, on the Celtics team that have made runs. Tatum dropping 27. I mean, that's good. That's really good, but just he just folded in the fourth quarter, which that's not great. Um, as you know, next game is a must win. For the Boston Celtics, I think. Yeah, I mean they just have to win. In order to win, they'll have to force a game seven. That's the only way possible that they can win. Obviously. But yeah, so if the Warriors win next game, it's over. The Warriors will win the NBA Finals. And yeah, so yeah, um, yeah, it's just pretty crazy. But yeah, those here are the stats once again, and just yeah, Andrew Wiggins, great 3-and-D player. There, but there's not much else to talk about. I think I think just the Celtics just need to do way better. Like when the Celtics threes are not going in, they're gonna lose the game. They rely so much on that. Like sometimes like in order, obviously in order for them to win, they have to hit their threes. And when the threes are not going in, they're not gonna win. They were 11 for 32. They're really struggling from three in the fourth quarter. I think they're really hitting them in the second, I mean in the third, but in the fourth quarter, in the rest of the game, like first and second quarter, they were kind of struggling. They shot 34.4% from the field. Not, I mean, 67.7 from free throw. I mean, I don't know. Jason Tatum went 2 for 6 from the line. There were some crucial free throws like in the fourth quarter that he should have definitely made. Um, they definitely should have made, and he missed them. So really, like, I mean, this is your superstar here, so I mean, I think he has to get some type of criticism here. But Al Horford 9 points. He played pretty well. I'd say. I mean, yeah, you can't expect him to like game one. Yeah, he stepped up, but you can't really expect him to do that every game. But yeah, just the scoring is a problem for the Celtics. I mean, you have four guys who are over 10 points, but I mean, that's just not good enough. That's just not good enough. I mean, you have the Warriors here, 26, 16, 21, 15, 14. That's all that's all pretty high. So, and that got them 104 points. All of these games have been kind of like won by like 10 plus points or like 7 plus or whatever, 7 plus points, all of these NBA Finals games. Yeah, all of these NBA Finals games have been won by that much. So like, yeah, all of these games. So like, yeah, like I said in the last video in the NBA Game 3 recap, like I was really hoping that we would get like a close game. You know, we haven't. I mean, the close game in like the last um like minute, like really close, like a game winner type scenario. We haven't gotten that in so long in the NBA playoffs, I feel. But you know, yeah, but you know, I think like the scores might seem different, but like might seem pretty like far away, but the game was pretty close today. I'd say, you know, third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter it was still pretty close. But the Warriors really just they pulled away. They were on like an 8-0 run to open the fourth quarter, and that really separated the two teams. You know, Wiggins was doing his thing. You know, everybody else was doing his thing, their thing. While you know Curry was injured. Yeah, I mean Curry was not playing that well, but he was still hitting like 2 pointers. Those like yeah, he was still hitting 2 pointers. You know, his free throws. You know, it wasn't the best performance from him today, but like I said, you know, everybody stepped up. And yeah, big from Clay. You know, he's been having a few good games so far. You know, he was on that shooting slump. Um, 5 for 11 today from three. But yeah, big game from him, 21 points. And you know, the Warriors are gonna be looking to close it out in the next they'll be looking to close it out in the next game. It's gonna be interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens. You know, I'm not that big of a fan of the Warriors, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, this is a must-win game for the Celtics. Next game, it's a must-win. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.